Since masonry and brickwork are professional-only jobs, you won't be in danger of actually making many of these mistakes. However, it's always a good idea to know what should and what shouldn't be done, just in case an inexperienced worker is in a rush. If you can't point out potential error to a contractor before they become pricey repair jobs, it will save you both time and money. A few of these mistakes have to do with simple maintenance as well. The basic principles of brick and masonry work haven't changed much for hundreds of years. While this adds to the charm of the medium, it also makes it easy to assume that attention to detail isn't important. One of the most common mistakes made by professionals and homeowners alike is the use of modern mortar on older or historic brickwork. Older mortar was lime-based and was much softer than today's mortar, often known as Portland cement. Lime mortar worked well with older bricks, which were fired at lower temperatures and were softer as a result. Today's mortar is harder and works well with modern, harder bricks, which have been fired at higher temperatures. Combining these different eras is a bad idea and can lead to severe damage. A section of wall created with older or historic bricks and mortar has a certain degree of porosity. The wall breathes and it expands and contracts as water sweeps into the brick, freezes, thaws, and then repeats the process. This is natural, and older masonry materials work together to create a wall which is porous but incredibly sturdy. Trouble usually begins when a section of that old wall needs to be replaced or repaired, and Portland cement is used. This mortar is much less porous. You can imagine the results when one section of wall is more porous than another. These adjacent sections are eventually going to crumble as they expand, contract, and breathe at different rates. To avoid this potential disastrous mistake, simply ensure that the mortar you are using for repairs matches the area of the brickwork itself. If you are not sure, a professional can help you. In many cases, they can tell at a glance which type of mortar you have. If not, the mortar can be tested for certainty. While efflorescence is probably not a term or a currency that you are familiar with, your brick and masonry contractor will be. While efflorescence is probably not a term or a currency that you are familiar with, your brick and masonry contractor will be. Efflorescence refers to the crystal which can form on brickwork and masonry over time. These crystals are actually a type of salt. This salt is usually present in the brick or mortars themselves, although sometimes they come from water which comes into contact with the brick surface. Efflorescence is considered unattractive by many homeowners, but its problems are more than just cosmetic. Over time, these salt crystals can grow large enough to actually cause cracks in the brick and mortar, resulting in a loss of structural integrity. Thanks for watching. Until next time.